remember Katie Gregoire? She's that cute young little blonde chick with the bright blue eyes. I did a video on her a couple months back. And I got to thinking about her yesterday, and I'm like, how is Katie Gregoire doing? I wonder if she's doing serious work yet. I don't know, let's see.
I just want it to be known that this shirt says I woke up like this. It doesn't just say I woke. Like, I'm not just some person who only speaks out of the Urban Dictionary and doesn't know grammar. I woke, bro.
Of course not. She's not doing serious shit at all. And let's address this shit, right? Because she's sitting here trying to say that she doesn't talk out of an Urban Dictionary or whatever. For one, woke ain't urban. Woke is slang, and it's slang, and it has a meaning.
We were gonna be perfect together, and he was going to be perfect, and then he would make me perfect, and we'd have our perfect little life, and it would be a perfectly perfect perfectness.
Woke means that I have been woke to the truth. That I am no longer a sheep like you. I consider myself a woke person. I'm 40 years old. I understand this shit. She's just being fucking stupid.
It's been said a million times, and we all know that social media as a whole is fake. Like, when you look at someone's social media page, that's not their real life. It's a snapshot of what they're showing you. It's the highlights, the good points of what is a very normal life usually.
Of course she's right, because any fucking idiot understands this. If she actually got on my Facebook page, she would find a very genuine Facebook account. I'm very open book on my shit. You know, you get the good and the bad. I don't hide who I am. And it's gotten me into a lot of trouble on Facebook with friends and loved ones. But, you know, I agree that most people aren't like that. I think more people should be open and talk about their lives and use that platform, because that's what that platform truly is. I don't give a shit what you're eating. I want to know about how you're living, what you're doing, what your politics are. I want to interact with you on Facebook.
We were gonna be perfect together, and he was going to be perfect, and then he would make me perfect, and we'd have our perfect little life, and it would be a perfectly perfect perfectness.
You know, but I just don't get that, because I've debated a lot of people away. And that's my own damn fault, so I can't bitch about that. But for this fucking idiot to state the fucking obvious, it's kind of fucking ridiculous. I hate when these little pretty ass girls get on YouTube and talk about God and try to act all teeny boppery and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they're just selling an image to perpetuate this cult that I fight against. So I have to fight against this image that she's trying to perpetuate, because guess what? Katie Gregoire is not some teeny bopper little glam girl that's a fucking idiot. She's actually smart, and she betrays herself with her knowledge of Bible verse. So, you know, if you can memorize Bible verse, you can be smart and choose to use that intelligence to find truth in your life, instead of talk about stupid shit on what the fuck woke means when you obviously have no fucking idea.
And then I started dating David, and it was great, and it was everything I ever wanted, but there were still moments where I realized that for all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God, like, David is still encompassed under that all. And for some reason I just never realized that when you date someone, they were going to still be included in that all.
Listen close to what she's telling you there. She's telling you that, or trying to portray that she's such a fucking idiot, that when she actually started to date men, that she thought that they were going to be perfect. That they were gonna be that one perfect human being just because she fucking found him. That's how stupid she tries to portray herself as.
Not every single day is great, and sometimes you're in a bad mood, and sometimes they're in a bad mood, and sometimes bad things happen, and sometimes you get pimples. I just have a bunch of pimples today, and it's been making me sad, so.
Could give two shits about your pimples, yo. I got pimples on my ass, you wanna come pop them?
You know, my point is that I lied to myself, and I made my own situation worse because I believed the lie of social media relationships where everything is this magical grand gesture, and it's just not reality, guys. It's not reality. And you know what? Your relationship still can freaking rule without being perfect, and I needed to learn that. And to add to this, that's not the only lie I believed, because I've been going through my whole life thinking, wow, when I finally am in a relationship and I'm a girlfriend, I'm going to be the best girlfriend ever.
You know why you might be so susceptible to believing these lies about yourself, to believing in these magical fairy tales, as you call them, this perfect relationship you're gonna be in?
We were gonna be perfect together, and he was going to be perfect, and then he would make me perfect, and we'd have our perfect little life, and it would be a perfectly perfect perfectness.
Do you know why you might be so susceptible to such bullshit? Could it be because you have been raised and brainwashed since you were a child to believe in this magical figure up there somewhere? I mean, you either believe in him in the physical form or as some spirit up there looking over the whole fucking universe, and yet somehow amongst this vast universe, Earth is the only planet that he has produced life upon or gives a fuck about, and you believe that bullshit. So it might be fairly easy for you to believe, coming up, growing up, believing that magical fairy tale bullshit and believing that life's gonna be a fucking fairy tale for you. Well, guess what? Life isn't a fucking fairy tale, and your God doesn't fucking exist. Get the fuck over it and use that intelligence for something good, or not. Make money doing what you doing, boo. It's selling.
I have no baggage. You can have baggage without being in a relationship before. Seriously, guys, boy do I have baggage that I never even knew I had, and God really showed me a lot of that this year, basically saying, okay, look, you gotta get all this stuff in order because you can't grow unless you take care of a lot of these things.
God didn't show you a goddamn thing. Your fucking mind did. Your ability to rationalize your life and where it's going did that. God didn't do that. Guess what? I'm an atheist. I do the same fucking thing. Just because you have some magical relationship with God doesn't give you this fucking ability or to be shown by him some magical path you must take for your life to be perfect.
We were gonna be perfect together, and he was going to be perfect, and then he would make me perfect, and we'd have our perfect little life, and it would be a perfectly perfect perfectness.
You are still believing in this perfection, this fairy tale you just spoke against, but yet you still believe in this bullshit that God is gonna make this perfection happen for you. Guess what? There is no perfection. There's only humanity. There's only this life you have to live. Better live it.
One of my biggest problems, and this is what the video's about, friends. Thanks for sticking this long to find it. I am a what-iffer. And what being a what-iffer essentially means is that every situation, every experience, everything you're doing, you're always thinking somewhere in your head of the worst case scenario that could happen. Like,
really? You're gonna claim to be a what-iffer? So throughout your life being brainwashed to this cult as a what-iffer, have you ever asked the question, what if there's no God? What if all this shit I've been told my entire life is bullshit? What if I'm being lied to? What if I live my life for some magical purpose that doesn't fucking exist? What if I should just start living for myself? What if I should just stop judging everybody for the lifestyles they live because I think it doesn't fit into my imaginary friend's ideal perspective of what humanity should be? Have you ever asked those fucking what-if questions, Katie Gregoire?
like, okay, this is great, but what if this? This is going really well, but what if this? I'm happy because of this, but what if this?
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking sure that I just got dumber watching this chick's argument.
Matthew 6:34, I believe, is the verse where it says, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. And to me, what that's always said is, deal with what you have to deal with now, but stop worrying about other things, because that's what I do. I don't just worry about what I have to get done today. I worry about everything from between now and the next year away.
And guess what that makes you, chick? A normal human being. Pretty much everybody fucking does that shit. What the fuck are you talking about right now? Why aren't you using your platform to speak about serious shit? Why not portray your natural intelligence that it's obvious you have in an intelligent way and talk about some rational logic shit?
We were gonna be perfect together, and he was going to be perfect, and then he would make me perfect, and we'd have our perfect little life, and it would be a perfectly perfect perfectness.
This is ridiculous, yo. This is some bullshit, and you make it too easy on me. You portray yourself to be dumb when you're not fucking dumb. You're very intelligent. You're beautiful. You have a bright future ahead of you. Stop doing this bullshit and start doing some good for humanity, because right now all you're doing is peddling the same snake fucking oil routine that con artists have peddled for generations. Use your brains for some good instead of being a fucking con artist like everybody else. As always, I'm your boy Nakasuchi, taking you back to the rage in The Raging Atheist. If you like my videos, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share me on your social media, comment in the comment section below. See you soon.